Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This one here is Trevor Bayne's 2011 Daytona 500 Race to Win Elite. This car I got off of eBay, I believe. Yes, I did. I got it off of eBay. It is an autographed car, but I did not buy it that way. I actually got that autographed this last weekend in Chicago. There's a video I explained kind of my trip to Chicago. How the race was, which was a great race if you hadn't seen it. Amazing finish, things like that. So, yeah. But anyway, we'll get on to it. It's got a race winner card like this. So he led 6 laps at the end. I remember this because, oh, there we go. It's on the side. Trevor Bayne makes Daytona history. So Trevor Bayne had the Wood Brother car, which for a few years prior to that had been driven by Bill Elliott and maybe one other driver. And I remember the car was always extremely fast. It was always one of the top 5 speed cars in the field. But it just didn't perform well when it got to race day. And Trevor Bayne had a, I believe he had a pretty good speed weeks. He got, I don't know if he got the pole, but I remember in the dual race, Jeff Gordon wanted to draft with him. And when it got to the race, Jeff Gordon wanted to draft with him again, but something happened and he got kind of shuffled back, so he was drafting with David Reagan. And about everybody had mentioned that he had to be a pusher. Trevor Bayne's car was so fast, it would pull away if it was the front car. And so that was the problem, is they said the car just couldn't keep up with it. And so he had to be the pusher so he could just push them as fast as they could go through the corners and everything. But yeah, so that was kind of the story behind this that race, because everyone always thought it was just luck, but the fact was the Wood Brothers built the fastest car that year. It was this car by a mile. So that's the box. I had to pull the winner card out and put it back in. Standard race win box from 2011 for the Elite Series there. So, on to the diecast. So this is a beautiful car. Down the left side we get some confetti, some marks on the tires. The Coors 21 means 21 pull award, meaning he was under 21 because he was 20 years old. We have Quick Lane, number 21, Trevor Bayne up there. Motorcraft. Onto the back, we've got FordParts.com, the big scuffed up bumper, because they were tandem drafting that day. There's our fuel cell in there, big silver spoiler. On the back, or on the right side I should say, Quick Lane, number 21. Got some streaks down there, that's just from the water and drinks they spray in Victory Lane. You got confetti all up on the roof there. DIN number 120. Black spoiler here actually, silver on the back, black on the front. We got an antenna on the roof, Trevor Bayne there. We do have tethers with the roof flaps. If I can get those to open, I will, but they are a little picky at times. I got one. That'll be enough. Well, I had one. Dropped it. There we go. All right, so there's the one roof flap. There's tethers there. Nothing super crazy. But then as you can see, yeah, all the confetti down there. Down the rest of the right side, got the tailpipe kind of burn up marks, or just the heat marks from that. Onto the front, this is one of the best parts. Look at that bumper. It is just scuffed up, and that as it should have been. With the silver grill, because it's Elite, and the dirty front bumper. That's the best thing about white front bumpers. They show all the dirt. And then the rest of the Ford Fusion nose, and there you can see all the confetti. And there is the signature Trevor Bayne, and you can see he put a 21 up here. So got to do that at Chicago. It was really awesome. He's a really nice guy. So there's that there, and then also it is an Elite, so the window net does come down. You can see inside the gauges, the steering wheel, seat, and things like that. And the last thing is the engine and the undercarriage. So, pop that open here. There's our hood. There's our engine detail. Really good detail there. We got the headers there, we've got the wires, the plugs, a couple of hoses, tethers. Honestly, 2011 is one of my favorite years to get the Elites for, just because they still had really good detail. 2013, it really dropped off from 2012. So that's probably one of my more favorite years to get these from, is 2011 and 2012. But yeah, great motor detail there. And then, of course, we got there. So underneath, we do have a couple of cool things. The bumper here is actually in. That is not in there on the ARCs. Working rear suspension. That is not something that is on the ARC. And then the detail up front, we just get some better detail in here. A couple wires, couple hoses, just a little bit. harder to tell from underneath. But yeah, overall, really, really cool car. If you're a Trevor Bayne fan or not, this was an amazing Daytona 500. Really remarkable for a 20-year-old to go in there and win it. Remarkable that the Wood brothers, a single car team, brought that fast of a car. But yeah, so it's definitely something that you might want to pick up if you can find it. A lot of them are floating around right now. I think there was a warehouse or a diecast shop that had a bunch of them, and they recently either went out of business or something like that, and so a whole bunch of them just kind of came up randomly. And yeah, it's worth picking up because they are really cool. So definitely, if you can find one, I would pick one up. I think it's a really cool car with a really cool story. So that's my opinion of it. But if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn notifications on for all the new notifications when I upload. They're sporadic. They come at all times of the day. So make sure you upload. Make sure you turn on your notifications for the uploads, and make sure you subscribe by next Sunday, July 7th, to be eligible for the Diecast giveaway. All you got to do is subscribe. I pick a random subscriber, and they'll win a free Diecast. Not sure what it'll be. I'm going to contact them and find out their favorite driver, and if they have any preferences, I'll see what I've got for the giveaway for options, and it'll be that simple. So anyway, this has been Race Craze, and we will see you in the next video.